Ball to the second game of the night. It is between the Dynamites and the Avengers, who are playing their first game of this year's Premier League. I have both the captains here and the umpires, so let's go straight to the toss. LMS is the call. So LMS is इधर आना. अब्दुल्ला टॉस जीते क्या करेंगे पहले?
We are going to bowl first.
अच्छा. मैंने सुना है बड़ी ज़बरदस्त फास्ट बॉलिंग बैटरी है आपकी, तो ज़्यादा तो मैं प्लान्स नहीं पूछूंगा आपसे, लेकिन वैसे आप क्या कितने रन पर रिस्ट्रिक्ट करना चाहेंगे?
देखिए एनीथिंग अंडर 180 इस पिच के ऊपर, यानी कि 2 विकेट है. वी हैव गुड बॉलिंग लाइनअप, बट मेरा ख्याल है दोनों साइड जो हैं वो बैटिंग स्ट्रेंथ पे खेल रही हैं, तो कोशिश यही होगी कि उन्हें मिनिमम रन पे रिस्ट्रिक्ट किया जाए और आगे देखा जाए क्या.
बेस्ट ऑफ लक. थैंक यू. So Abdullah Hashmi has won the toss and the Avengers will be bowling first.
Million.
That is something that he would love to live up to, and he has stopped the ball with his foot. That was a punch by Ismail Butt, but well fielded by Afur Raza himself.
Last ball of the over, just 7 runs so far. He's bowling well right now, living up to the hype he has.
Shorter delivery by Talha Bela, and it was a 4.
I don't think with his pace he should be trying out for this length. I think he's someone who swings the ball away. He should probably look to bowl a touch fuller and try to induce that edge.
A little wavered so far also, went really off his line, and that's why he was smacked for a 4 over the cover fielder.
And another 4 by Arif Zafar, just a gentle push towards the point, and he's done it with a
To come back after some wavered deliveries.
And as Arif Zafar, previously being in the commentators box, said that he wanted to stay clear of Talha Bela, is why he opted to not to open. I think he has proven his point. I think maybe the captain pressured him to open, but it has not worked out for him, and Talha Bela has scored a very early wicket and a very important wicket nonetheless in the innings.
Yeah, only he would do that. I mean, trying to bowl a slow delivery with the new ball, but he certainly knows how to take wickets. That is what is his biggest USP, if that is the right terminology to use. But yeah, he hasn't been up to the mark as yet.
If it pays off, I think you can take these risks.
Yes, but the Dynamites have a big batting lineup, and obviously these guys will have to keep chipping away with wickets.
Zohaib Butt is in, who was sensational in the previous game also. I think a 50 on only 21 or 22 balls. He was explosive. He was just out of this world in the previous game.
I think the player to watch out for is Zohaib Butt, and he's certainly probably one of the trump cards.
Yeah,
the impact
he was good
player
with the
as
ball
well.
and the bat.
Man of the match of the previous game.
So definitely one to watch out for, and he could really give a hard time to the Avengers today. Into bowl now is Talha Bela still with one delivery to go for the over. He's running in. Let's see what he's got, and a beautiful delivery. That was a very fine delivery by Talha Bela. Way to finish the over. He has just conceded 9 runs. Well, not just 9 runs, but also taken a wicket. So I think that more than compensates for the runs he has conceded.
He is sticking to his wide line. That's what's very courageous of him to do in the very second over of the match. But if it pays off, again, I think he can do that.
So there's a bowling change. Rao Haris has opted to go for Bull straight away, and Bull is also someone who can bowl well with the new ball.
Abdur Rahman Tahir is a good bowler. He's well seasoned and got some experience under his belt. So let's see if he can use that wisely. He also has given room towards the off, and has got it straight to the fielder, and it's just going to be a single.
What do you think about this decision, Ali? Taking off Afar and giving Bull the new ball?
Trying to avoid the similar mistake that was made by Raja Uzair in the previous game of bowling the main bowler out. That was made by Raja Uzair in the previous game of bowling the main bowler out. He's trying to keep offers overs, which might be a good move.
But these are the wickets they need, I think. Zohaib Butt and Ismail Butt are the wickets they need. So why they opted to get Afar off?
Well, let me take that for an answer. I think I agree with Hamza Bela here. With the pace that Afar's got and a man of stature like Zohaib Butt can easily just cut it or edge it for a 4. I think they could use Afar later in the game and get quicker wickets when Zohaib Butt's gone.
Well, as far as pace is concerned, they've got a few surprises as well. Is that another chance?
And it was missed.
They've got Umair Akram in the ranks as well, who is he will be a surprise package for everyone to see. He's very quick, and so Rao has some options as far as quicker bowlers are concerned.
Well, I think Rao Haris is never out of options. I think he is well known to play to his advantage. He's a very smart guy, and I think he has some strategy in his mind. A little to the off, and it's gone for a 4. It was a very huge lapse in fielding, and that's just a little disappointing at the very start of the game. When the emotions are high, you should be a little more amped up to just give off mistakes like these.
11 off this over by Bull. I think they should have sticking with Afar in this over, but yeah, it's the captain's call. It's Abdullah Hashmi's call, obviously. So I think the bat wasn't going with that. Talha Bela again bowling really well so far.
Definitely, he's using the ball up to his advantage. He's doing well, not so risky now.
I think if you with his pace, you certainly need to keep it in the right areas. Otherwise, this wicket is very difficult for someone to let.
Slow run and very good delivery, which might have been looking like a loose one earlier, but has definitely caught up to Ismail Butt, and it's just a dot ball. Good thinking by Talha Bela so far.
Yes, he's worked on his slower delivery. He used to pitch it shorter and obviously go away for runs, but this time he's bowling it much better.
Well, that was another beautiful delivery by Talha Bela. Talha Bela is ready to just take it on, and he's not going to be shaken by the likes of Ismail Butt or Zohaib Butt, for that matter.
He's given away only 1 run so far in this over, much better than his previous one.
And that was a good shot. That was a big hit. It's gone for a 4, and that does not need anything else. That's laser guided right through the gap. Well, Talha Bela has been known to be a little impulsive when it comes to cricket. He wears his heart on the sleeve, but I see that he's playing much more sensibly this time, and I think that's a big growth when it comes to a cricketer. What do you think, Hamza?
Yeah, I mean that is the case. He's very he's emotional as well, but he's someone who plays the game with all of the passion that he has, and that is what he offers or brings to the table.
Yeah, I think that's maturity kicking in right now into him. He knows that it's a big stake game. He knows how much is riding on him at the moment, so I think he has to keep himself composed.
This time a much better channel to Zohaib, but this is certainly the area where the bowlers need to bowl more often when bowling to someone like Zohaib Butt.
Bull has been given the ball again. Will he be better in this over? I hope so.
Well,
yeah.
He did bowl a better delivery, the first one there. Oh, was I too soon to speak? Yes, I was. This has gone for a 6.
So a very good first delivery, and he just follows it up with a shorter one. As I mentioned, you don't want to go anywhere near Zohaib Butt's pads or towards the leg side.
Well, as for Zohaib Butt, I think you don't want to go anywhere near him anyway. Not just the pads. He is a magnificent batsman, and As we said, he's 1 to 6 is scored, but that was a beautiful drive there.
The previous ball is given a 6, not a 4.
That-
The umpire has changed the decision right now.
Yes, just to add to everyone's knowledge, once again, another beautiful shot, 4 more
Cover
runs.
drive by Zuhaib, but he's looking like Babar Azam tonight.
Babar Azam in disguise for sure right now.
Definitely, definitely. What a beautiful cover drive. So calculated, just very, very sweet.
Well, Bull is bowling either too full or too short to Zohaib, but I think he needs to find that area of uncertainty and try to ask more questions outside off.
Well, I think I don't know about too full. I just know that he needs to change up before we have to say that Bull is bowling too much. He really needs to get his thing back on. He's gone for another delivery. This time a better one, but another 4 for the Dynamites. This has been a very, very expensive over for the Avengers.
18 of the previous over, which was not in the plans of Abdullah Hashmi or Rao Haris Tawfiq, but they look a bit baffled right now.
Yes, definitely. 52 runs for 1 wicket after 5 overs. Dynamites not letting Arif Zafar's dismissal get to them. They are very much keeping their nerves composed and actually not even composed. They are just banging it on.
Yeah, I think they will have to bring in Umair Akram, which they are right now, and he's the quickest of the lot. They also have Abdullah Faz, who is another very quick bowler. So it's an all out pace attack for the Avengers, not relying on spinners too much.
Well, I wouldn't say quickest of the lot. There is Afir there. He's not quicker than Afir, but he's definitely very, very quick and can do some damage. So, do you think that a lack of spinner here is maybe something that's not working to their benefit? And another big shot, and that has gone for a 6. They are just hitting the ball right away.
I think it's just too full on this track. All of the bowlers need to understand the fact that they cannot bowl full on this wicket, because these guys will just pepper them around. I think they need to change up. They need to target that area which is short of a good length, or maybe use the bouncer as well. So let's see how it goes.
And another big one. It's raining 6s. Bring out the umbrellas. There's no stopping Ismail Butt.
That was massive. That was absolute astonishing 6 by Ismail Butt. He really is complimenting his stature right now.
He's definitely in the mood for some destruction.
He is,
tonight.
surely.
And it's not just his gloves that are red tonight. It's the faces of the Avengers right now. Definitely, I need to take a look at Rao Haris Tawfiq and Abdullah Hashmi, both the leading fraternity for the Avengers.
Well, the Avengers do have a big batting lineup, but anything in excess of 210 or 220 will certainly ask a lot.
Well, yes, a chase with a high target, a high score on the board is definitely never easy, no matter what. So we will have to see what they have to do. The Avengers, if they have a plan, does not look like it right now, but let's just see. Another beautiful cover drive, but there's a fielder there, and there has been a little bit of a misfield, a little bit of fumble, but just a single off that delivery.
Yes, if you keep bowling full, you will be driven to the boundary, and he just needs to change it up somewhat.
Man, oh man, how they're playing right now. Dynamites are definitely detonating. Another big hit, but there's a fielder there.
So was that a half chance, or was it?
A bounce just before the fielder right there.
Well, I feel that I wouldn't call it a full chance there, because it was a little down low. It didn't go that high up, so straight in the face. Not an easy catch to take. Even if and I would disagree with Lala a bit. It was not right in the face. It was just a tad bit far for the fielder to reach.
15 in the previous over and 18 in the Bulls over. Dynamites really are looking to go somewhere near, I think, 220 or 230 right now.
Well, I think it's time for predictions, Lala. What do you say? What will we be seeing on the scoreboard tonight for the Dynamites?
I think Dynamites will score around 215.
All right.
And I also think that Avengers has the enough firepower to chase that one down.
Well, that's a precise score to put up. 215 for you, Lala. What about you, Hamza?
I think with the first 3 overs, we have to see how Abdullah bowls here. I think they have every resource available to them to restrict them anything under 200, but I wouldn't cross 200 at this point of
A
time.
very short delivery by Abdullah Faiz, and it has gone straight to the fielder. Nothing extraordinary there. But well, nothing extraordinary is all they need right now, the Avengers.
Yes, they just need to put a lid on the scoring and get rid of Zohaib Butt as soon as possible.
Well, Ismail is no less damaging for them either way. Both of them are Zohaib Butts on 29 and Ismail Butts on 25 of 16 deliveries. So
Another 4 there, cover drive by Zohaib Butt, and that's dispatched for a beautiful shot there.
Yes, Zohaib Butt is continuing on his merry way, and well, if they stop bowling that full to Ismail Butt, they could probably trouble him a little bit, but as far as Zohaib Butt is concerned, he's got all the shots in the book, so he's a difficult batsman to deal with.
Abdullah Faiz coming in, another shorter delivery. It's gone to the third man. Will it be a 4? Yes, it has. It's sailed like a cruise missile there. Well, I hope you're liking the Navjot coming out now, don't you, Hamza?
Coming out of the closet.
Well, no, just coming out of me.
"37 of 13 by Zohaib Butt so far.
So Abdullah Faiz
A wide
continues.
delivery that should be given a wide, and it has. I do not know what happened. It was way wide on the offside.
Well, I don't want to put it out there, but I just can't keep myself from saying this. I had asked Rao to include 1 or 2 spinners in the team, but he was very sure of his strategy regarding the faster men. I sincerely hope that it works out for him, but moving forward in the tournament, I think he'll definitely need a few more spinners in the side.
He has tried to slap it, but to no avail. It's gone straight to the fielder. Just a single off that delivery. Right now, just looking at the overs that this one has followed on to, a single does not seem like a big cost to them.
Abdullah Faiz running in for the last delivery of his over.
And that's
he's dispatched it.
another big hit. Will it be a catch? The ground coverage by the fielders is a little disappointing today, I would say. There was a late reaction by the fielder. He should have started running in a bit prematurely than this, and could have gotten him out.
So with that, the Dynamites are 79 for 1 after 7 overs. Run rate of more than 11 at the moment, and I think they'll quickly need to come up with something in order to put a lid to the score. Probably change in line and length, because I don't think they've got any spinning options.
100%, because that takes the total up to 220 if they're playing with that average. They really need to get a wicket very soon if they want to stay in the game. And
Much
that
better
was
delivery.
a much better delivery, mistimed by Ismail Butt. Just came up to half the wicket there.
Well, it just thumped into the pad and lobbed up. I don't think there was any bat involved on that occasion, but much better line and length. I think Ismail Butt is someone who the bowlers can bowl towards his stumps a lot more but only adjusting their lines. But for Zohaib Butt, I think they'll have to try to keep it away as much as possible from his bat.
That was again a better delivery. A little towards the leg side. Well, not a little, towards the leg side. And
that was into the block hole this time. So Umair Akram, much better 2 deliveries this time around by him.
Let's see if he can change around the game for the Avengers.
I think if Avengers want to come back into this game, I think.
Wow, that is a beautiful shot, sent it into the clouds, but it has been caught.
That is what a wonderful running catch and a huge wicket of Ismail Butt. So finally, Umair Akram, who is supposed to be the surprise package for the Avengers, has taken a wicket here.
Well, that's the breakthrough they were hunting, and the comeback starts now, I feel.
He was expensive in the previous over, but so far 2 dots and a wicket.
3 dots.
3 dots and a wicket. He's been sensational right now.
I believe Umar Dogar should be coming in anytime soon now, but he hasn't been able to give us a captain's knock last night. Let's see if he can deliver tonight and lead by example.
So yeah, I mean, just clarifying the Amir's point, he has 2 dot balls and a wicket, but I was counting the wicket as a dot ball as well, so there's one way of looking at it. But the Amir is also absolutely correct.
Well, Umar Akram has just given 15 runs in the last 1.3 overs. Well, it's not just 15 runs, but since there's a wicket too, I think that's good.
So the captain is walking out, Umar Dogar, and he certainly loves pace onto the bat as well. So all of these guys from Dynamites, it's a huge batting lineup. They've one change for the night. Mohsin has come in place of Osama. So I think Mohsin will be keeping wicket as well.
I think Osama was good with the ball last night.
Osama only kept the wickets and he batted down the order. He's actually a top order batsman, so I think that's probably one of the reasons why he's been dropped, because Mohsin is more flexible when it comes to batting orders.
That was a very good shot.
And Mohsin is one of those batsmen that the team can rely on. He can be the anchor, he can be the aggressor. He's a very flexible kind of a batsman, not very different from Sawa Javed, who is just an explosive batsman. But Mohsin can be vital for this batting lineup for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Mohsin can just bring in the big hits straight away, and Osama obviously needs some time to get settled onto the wicket. But a wide ball in the process by Umair Akram.
Well, Umair Akram, maybe he's just setting him up, but who knows? You can't really set up Zohaib Butt. He's a very, very experienced, very, very seasoned batsman. He has shown that, and a good shot. He's gone for a 4, and
flashes hard and obviously gets the outside edge. And that is the area which has probably leaked a lot of runs in this tournament. I think bowlers just don't know how to place a fielder for that particular shot.
I think from all I have seen now, I would like to place a fielder on the third man.
I think I would just go with the 4-4-2 as far as the fielding placement is concerned if I'm bowling in that area.
That could definitely be true, but a third man right now does seem like a very good choice of field because there have been many runs, as you said, leaking there. So
I think it's got a lot to do with the lengths that you bowl. And also, if you have the pace that Umair Akram has got, you're more likely to be cut in between the third area and the deep point. So I think that is, or maybe if you have fielders like Bilawal Bhatti, like we saw last night, who can.
A very short delivery by, and it's gone
Abdullah
for a wide. Abdullah Faiz has been struggling a bit.
Yeah, Abdullah Faiz. As well, he's been struggling with the lines and length. So these guys clearly rusty and coming after a huge break. Obviously, the monsoon
Abdullah
season was going on.
Is generally considered a very good bowler, very reliable bowler. He's not really living up to his reputation right now, but there's much for him to come back, and let's see if he can. He has already conceded 13 runs in the last 6 balls that he has offered. and that's not something the captain should be happy with.
I mean, generally the bowlers have flown around tonight. We have seen that. We saw a 200 run game. This time a big shot.
Shot. It's gone for a 4. That has just blazed through the ropes, and a very strong shot. We could hear the knock of the bat up here, and there is no stopping the Dynamites right now, even after Ismail Butt's dismissal.
Yes, Abdullah Hashmi was usually a very safe fielder, but even he couldn't get his hands onto that one. It was just went like a tracer bullet, honestly. So 90 for the loss of 2 wickets. We are into the 10th over. We will be having the strategic timeout and something to talk about for the Avengers. So 3 more. Okay, there is another over after this. So another good shot and another boundary.
I would really love to have a few words with Rao Haris Tawfiq. He's usually all cheeky and chirpy, but I think not so much right now with what's happening on the field. He must be flustered.
If it was probably Aligarh or maybe Model Town Greens, then I probably would have, not fully but partially sided by Rao Haris of fielding 5 or 6 fast bowlers. But this is not the surface for that. Maybe he had a plan, but I don't know. We haven't really seen it so far.
Oh, and that was...
So another 2 runs. Brilliant piece of running between the wickets.
That was a bit risky, or did it look? Did it just look like it?
But somebody needs to come here and take a wicket or 2 for his team. I think the ideal man for that should be Afar Raza.
Well, I think they will bring him out after the strategic timeout. The middle overs are up and just starting actually, and I feel that there have been a decent fall of wickets with the loss of 2 wickets up until the 10th over, but the Dynamites have a deep batting lineup. But so does the Avengers, so I wouldn't be too quick to make a judgment here or a prediction here on who I've got my money on.
I think Dynamites have got some really good spinners, and they will certainly challenge this Avengers batting lineup, because they've got bowlers like Zohaib Butt and then Umar Dogar who don't go away for too many runs.
Is that Abdullah Hashmi coming into bowl? Abdullah Hashmi, I don't see him as much of a like a very strong choice of bowlers. He's very good with the bat, very stylish batsman, very strong there. But I don't know if.
Well, he's the only spinning option, so he has to try himself at this stage, because they're going forward with 11 runs and over.
Yeah. As I said, maybe a lack of spinners has not been working to their advantage, and that they did not make a strong appeal there. It was definitely down leg, and but let's see if he can do what he has done in the first delivery for 4 more. And not really. That is a massive hit, and it's gone for a 6. Dropped right outside the boundary. It went up. Looked like he would try to catch it, but it just went on across the boundary.
A half century for Zohaib, but in a blink of an eye, just 19 deliveries he took.
That is massive.
With 8 fours and 2 sixes. A strike rate of 263. He was sensational from the very first ball, and he just kept going and going.
Yeah, like one more of these 50s, and they can safely start bashing it out of the park. They have not shied away already, but to have a couple of batsmen in the dugout safe to come back is a very good insurance, as you put it earlier in the last match, Hamza.
Yes, another of the very talented guys walking out, Ismail Siddiqui, who I know him from Snakes and Puppos, as I mentioned earlier, which was led by Taimur Vadach and Haris Habib. So obviously it was a young batch back then. We were just young, and I was young as well. So
you're trying to say you're old now?
Well, certainly. Well,
I do see a bit of silver in that beard of yours. So it's going to be safe to say that you are aging. But to keep your heart up, I would say you're aging like fine wine.
Yeah, like there's a saying in Punjabi, as they say, कि ऐਵੇਂ नहीं चिट्टे कीते,
किवें कीते ने?
तुप्पे कीते.
Well,
This time a big hit and it will fly out of the boundary. Huge hit from Dogar.
That just went straight, and he's turned it into a launch pad, and quite early.
Well, so the lack of spinning options are now showing for the Avengers. They have two spinners in the squad, and they will very quickly need to add them to the side for the next game. A better delivery from Abdullah Hashmi this time. I think this is the length that he should probably look to bowl more often.
But I think that definitely need more spinners in their lineup, because Abdullah Hashmi is a half-timer there as a spinner. I think he's much more dependable and reliable as a batsman rather than a spinner.
I think they will need to add Ahmed Arif, who wasn't available. They did want to add him in today's game, but I think he was travelling. And then there is Avas as well. In the meanwhile, we have found ourselves to the strategic timeout. So we will see you in about 3 minutes. Vajjana 200 bhai.
Oh, nice.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back after the strategic timeout. 10 overs up. Afar is back in, much awaited. Let's see if he can make a difference to the very hard hitting. Can he contain that? And he's bowled his first delivery, and yes, that was a magnificent delivery. Missed the batsman and went straight to the keeper.
Yeah, Dogar wanted to hit that to the next sector, which is phase 7, Namir.
Yes, absolutely.
But obviously couldn't find the connection there. Change of pace there from Afar, very smart.
With the pace that Afar has, that he usually bowls it on, I think it can be hit into the face 7.
And a much shorter delivery there, and it is gone for a 4.
So 4 more runs added to the score, and
I think even he did not intend to hit a 4 there. He just saved his head and let the bat do whatever the bat did right there.
so obviously Avengers looking a bit helpless at the moment. Haven't been able to put a lid to the score.
They have been taking wickets here and there, but you know, as they say, a little too late maybe if they don't do something. A full toss there, and there was a better delivery, I would say. Did not do much for the Dynamites.
Yes, Doger is not a sort of a batsman who will play you off his toes or bring in those fine nudges and pushes. He is someone who likes to strike the ball down the ground.
Yes, and he used to he likes to time it. He's pushed it off, just a gentle one. They're coming on for a 2 that should have been contained, a little swift if it had been by Bull, but he's not worked his way up in with the ball, and looks like he's not too swift in the field either.
Yeah, I mean, one of my age mates as well walking around. So yeah, I mean, all of my
Man, stop calling yourself old.
batchmates and age mates are obviously like catching up with the age now.
Well, comparing you to Bull, I think a head full of silver hair is better than a head full of no hair. So
So another one on Ali Mazhar's list, Damir.
Yes.
yeah, I've been making enemies
I
here
think-
and there, and I'm not even on the field.
I think he will be beaten up by a mob after we're done.
For sure. During the
Of
tournament,
disgruntled players.
I have to find a new commentator for sure.
I really hope Taimur doesn't ban me anytime soon for making the jab at his players. I like to call it as I see it, and I think that I will continue to do so.
So Abdullah Hashmi is continuing, as you mentioned the word continue there.
I don't see this as a very, very wise decision, do you, Hamza?
Well, I think they don't have any other option, honestly. They just have to go with that one spinner that they have.
Good fielding by Bull on this occasion. He did stop it.
Yeah, another of the guys who are not playing today for Avengers could have been a handful. Salman Dogar, I forgot to mention him. He's someone who can add a lot with the bat. He's more than handy with the ball.
I think they've got a
Good off spinner, but obviously I don't think he was considered for today's game. But a very capable player to have in the lineup.
Well, he might be for the next.
Whatever the plan Rao or Abdullah Hashmi had is for sure backfiring at them right now, because Dynamites are on 123 of just 11.2, and they are not stopping anytime soon.
And will that be another 4? Yes, it has. Very close to the fielder. Might have just needed to be a tad bit fast there.
The timing there by Ismail Siddiqui was just immaculate. That was sensational by him. He just timed it and it just went like a bullet.
Yes, Ismail is a very stylish player. He can cut the ball off the back foot. He can hop out of the crease and smash you over your head as well. You know, he's got all of the tools in the kit.
And he showed his capability in the previous game with half century in just 18 deliveries.
He was one of the hot properties coming out of LSC at
And
one
another
stage.
big shot. Well, stopped for a 4 there.
Well, fell short of the fielder, couldn't find the connection, but much better over from Abdullah Hashmi in terms of lengths, obviously.
Well, don't be so soon to speak. You know, he's still got a delivery.
No, but it's
to
not
left.
full. He's just trying to, bowl away from the batsman, asking them.
Well, that's definitely a very good delivery.
7
Yes.
of that over, that was really good from Abdullah Hashmi for sure. Better than whatever he did in this previous over.
Yes, pulled the length back, which is the order of the day. And if you ask the batsman to apply all of the force, you can, get a few wickets here being a spinner.
Dynamites are 128 for 2 after 12 overs.
They
Still-
certainly need wickets. I think wickets is the order of the day for them. 2 quick wickets here will certainly pull back.
Well, they've
Some-
again replaced Afar. Umair Akram is coming into bowl this time.
They still have 8 overs to go, including that power surge over. And with Ismail Siddiqui and Umar Dogar on the pitch, I think they can potentially get 30 or 5 deliveries in that over.
So who's next in the lineup, Damir? What would you say after one of the wicket goes flying off? Who's in to come
I think
next?
Mohsin will walk in for sure.
Yeah, considering the situation, I think Mohsin will be the one.
A much better delivery.
It was a bumper shot.
But yeah, I mean, Afar will certainly bowl the power surge over, which is obvious.
Well, do you think he should? Because for the power surge, when the fielders are all in, you just have to cut it or nudge it a bit, and
I think
with a pace like that.
he's brilliant in power surge overs because he can bowl those super quick Yorkers.
Well, I really
And,
hope that he keeps it wicket to wicket. Does not give any room for the batsman to play. Will that be a 4? Well fielded by Rao Haris, and he has stopped it with his legs.
Rahar
his
is
body
certainly saving 2 runs for his team there, putting in the dive, so obviously he's up for the game as well.
He's definitely put his body on the line, and I think they're going to be needing that try-harding mentality right now if they want to stay in the game.
Yeah, I think anything under 200 and Avengers will be in this game big time.
Well, it seems a bit far-fetched for it to be anything under 200.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly seems like it, but who knows? I mean, after are coming in, getting 2 wickets, or any of the other bowlers just all of a sudden finding their lengths,
Well, the scoreboard goes to show that they have already 131 runs. The power surge still to come. I see it as a far-fetched thing to say that they will be able to contain it under 200. That's a big shot, and it's gone for a 4. He has just
with the
rolled it
pace,
away like it had a motor underneath.
So with the pace Umair Akram has, I think you just need to put bat to ball, and if it is anywhere close to where you can have a swing at it, I think you will certainly find runs on this ground.
Dynamites are proving to be really, really explosive, as the name suggests. They have been good with the bat, they've been good with the ball. I really hope they're better in the field today. Another big hit, just goes past the circle. There's a fielder there.
I think if you ask me what is the perfect length to be bowling on this wicket, it was just that delivery that Umair Akram just bowled. I think it is something that it's top of off, and you can't really smash it towards the leg side, and even if you have to drive it, you have to be on the right foot while doing that. So yeah, good delivery to end the over. Better over from Umair Akram. I think he still conceded a boundary, I think, or 2.
Yes, one boundary. He got it for a 4. That was it, but that was a really good over from him. And considering the pace the batsmen are on, anything below 10 is very good. Is a very good over for sure right now.
Well,
so it will be Talha coming on to bowl now. He will be bowling to Umar Dogar. Umar Dogar will be searching for that fuller length delivery.
But I think Talha Bela has been giving that potential to be a savior tonight, and he has bowled pretty well. This one delivery that he has for this over, Talha Bela has been proven to be very economical for the Avengers up till now, considering the other bowlers that have come in. So let's see if he can keep the charade on and just end it well. It's his 3rd over for the night, and it was a beautiful delivery, a slower one again. He's really using that slower one to his advantage.
Yeah, it was a slow Yorker, and obviously Ismail couldn't find that connection there. He's been very decent so far. Probably the most economical of the bowlers so far.
You must be feeling proud, big brother.
Well, he bowls quite nicely with the new ball, but what worries me is his death bowling. So I hope he's worked somewhat on that aspect of his game.
I still have to comment. Oh, that's a big shot. Spoke too soon about that. And he's gotten a wicket. Talha Bela with another wicket under his name. Definitely a very, very good moment for him.
Pick of the bowler so far for Avengers. For
Absolutely.
Sure. He's been sensational with the new ball. He came in, he got the big wicket of Umar Dogar.
Yes,
Well,
another good slower delivery. It turned out to be a full toss, but obviously there wasn't enough pace behind it, so Umar Dogar couldn't find the connection there.
and Umar Dogar again just not giving us the captain's knock that we have been hoping for. Um,
Well, still a decent performance, Ali Mazhar.
well,
I think I will
expect more
ask you
from him.
to go softer on the players now because I think it's just a bit too much now, Damir.
Yes, absolutely. 34 of 18, 16 deliveries. 18 deliveries is not bad at all.
Well, I think that he should have gone for that 50.
I think you and the crew need to have a session with him.
Yes,
later.
I'm sure about, because we'll be needing a new commentator from tomorrow if we continue on this pace.
Well, I'm glad that the players on the crease and on the field are not hearing us commentating, so I'm safe for now.
Well, the world is hearing us. I think there's a few millions watching the transmission right now.
Well,
Ali
maybe
Mazhar.
maybe that's got to do with how transparent I have been. You know, maybe that's bringing in LMS some more viewership. Could I say that I'm more of a TRP for LMS, or would that be an overstatement? That surely would be an
Well,
overstatement.
does controversy bring in more views? Only time will tell.
Shayan Chaudhary is the new batsman facing.
And very decent cover drive there. Gone to the fielder, just a single there.
Talha Bela has been very particular with his length in this over and his line. He's famous for going wayward time to time, but he's been sensational today.
Yes, he's been certainly bowling with a few coaches at a local club outside Askari 10. Another slow delivery.
He's playing with flight 2 tonight. It's gone for a 4 though.
It's Bull there, and obviously Bull is not the quickest out there.
Well, it's not gone for a 4. It was short, and it did work in Talha Bela's favor. The slower one could not smack it full.
So 3 overs and only given away 18 runs. He's taken 2 wickets.
That's
So-
beautiful. That's beautiful by Talha Bela.
Certainly the pick of the bowlers up till now. I think the others will need to follow suit and try to do a bit of the same. Abdullah Hashmi had a decent previous over, and I think it's a good move, with his off spin in front of the lefty Damir.
Yes, absolutely. I think, and Shayan has some already something riding on him. He got this.
And a good cover drive there from the chance of the crowd. Yes, it's gone for a 4. Abdullah Hashmi has not been very, very good with the ball tonight. He has been getting boundaries here and there, and he really needs to make some changes before he loses too much.
Well, the
Dynamites.
spinner was on, and the fielder at deep third man should have been more aware. You always have a deep point rather than a deep third man for a spinner.
Okay, and he has another one of the smash. That is just sloppy fielding. He should have dived, and he hasn't. It's gone for a 4.
Abdullah Hashmi does not have the fielders in place for some spin bowling here. The deep mid wicket should have been in his place as well. Like we just saw Abdullah Wirk struggling to get to that ball on that occasion.
It's a little disappointing to see the lack of field awareness for a player like Abdullah Hashmi, who has been playing hardball cricket for a very long time. But I guess it's also the lack of experience with the ball that has to do with that. He's more of a batsman, as I have already stated earlier.
Yes, I mean I agree to that point. The bowlers who are very regular obviously know where the fielders need to be.
And that was just...
Ismail wanted to heave that one, but finds an outside edge.
And they're
Will
coming
not
back
be a boundary.
for a 2. And they have come back for a 2.
So we already have 150 breached for the night for Dynamites. We are into the 15th over. They still have a good part of 5 overs.
Well, Hamza,
Left.
200 does not look so far away now, does it?
Well, Afar will have to be very particular with his 3 overs. He still has 3 overs to bowl.
I don't know what they're saving that for. I think the power surge is 1 over. That's a very big hit. Will that be caught? Yes, it has. What a catch by the captain himself. Umar Dogar has outdone himself in the field.
Well, Umadogo left ages ago,
Sorry.
Ali Mazhar. So
I
Damir,
have
please
been,
keep taking notes. Yes,
sorry,
the
that
batsman
was,
dismissed
No, I'm.
is Ismail Siddiqui, and Umair Akram takes a safe catch. So a few wickets falling now. Mohsin is the man walking in.
I meant to say Umair Akram. I just stumbled.
Ji, ji,
upon
bilkul,
saying
ji, ji.
Umair. I think I do tend to get a bit too emotional when it's coming on, and I just lose myself with names there.
I think is your favorite movie Finding Nemo or something?
Yeah, it might be
or,
doing.
or your favorite character is Dory probably?
Yeah, that might be true. That might be true.
152 of 15 overs so far, and Afar will be bowling the power surge over. Let's see what Shayan Chaudhary and Mohsin Ali Khan can do in this one.
I think Shayan is well capable of clearing the boundary, but I think Mohsin needs to be facing the power surge over. He's more technical.
And we've got the first delivery of the power surge. It has gone for a smacking four through the ropes, and he's found the gap there.
Shayan Chaudhary really needs a good knock here after being dismissed for a golden duck in the previous game, and so far he's looking really good.
Yes, often needs to bowl more towards his pads.
I would really love to see if Afar was worth the wait. They have been saving him for God knows what, and let's see if he can just optimize the surge like he has known to be doing earlier.
Well, Afar as well has been away from the game a little bit. The players have tend to drift towards paddle now more often, but
has that been the case with Afar too?
Yes, it has been, but yes, he's making a bit of a comeback as well, but he plays a game here and there usually.
Well, that is a beautiful shot, a magnificent hit. It's gone for a 6, and that was just
well, Afar just compensating
from the field.
Afar was compensating for the previous delivery. Previous one was very short.
Looks
this
like
time,
he needs to be compensating for this one too now.
2 boundaries of the first 2 deliveries of the power surge over. 10 so far. Let's see how much he can get.
I really hope Rao Harris does not contemplate over the kind of money he has spent on Afar. 3.1 million.
Not really. Afar is
3.1 million, a big price tag on him.
Yeah.
But I think he's someone who will definitely justify that money with time, because obviously he's someone who can bat as well.
That is a very, very wide delivery. Caught good keeping there, or it could have gone behind 4.
Shayan Chaudhary has baffled Afar for sure right now, smacking him for 2 very beautiful boundaries, and Afar is going wayward right now.
And he has just cut it.
That was a beautiful delivery. I think that is what Afar should have done from ball 1. With that angle, Shayan Chaudhary tends to struggle playing towards the covers, but he was just bowling into that area of strength for Shayan Chaudhary.
That was another fine delivery. That was a taut ball. Well, I think the compensating has been done by Afar. And
yeah, coming back to Afar, he will justify that amount because he's someone who can play, magnificently with the bat. I think probably one of the most balanced all-rounders.
That was last delivery of the surge. It's gone for a 4, and that totals the surge for 14 runs.
Once again,
15 runs.
Wide of the mark there. I think she probably should have targeted the stumps on that occasion, but for some reason he was in death bowling mode. I think he probably. I've seen the bowlers who try to take wickets in the power surge are possibly the most effective. That is what I've experienced from my all these years playing the LMS.
Any names in your mind right now, Hamza?
I think one has to be Hassan Naqvi. Obviously, he tries to go for the wickets. Then there is Faiz Qamar. Obviously, everyone he needs no introduction. So all of the guys who try to take wickets rather than slowing down runs, are more effective in the power surges.
Well, even if they do take some wickets, do you think it's a little too late now?
Not really. I think a few more wickets can definitely make a huge difference. If anything they do which can help them cut short 20-25 runs from here onwards, I think it'll still be a good effort from the Avengers side, because they've got a good batting lineup. But they still need to keep things under 200, if you personally ask me.
I feel that that's a big ask. After 16 overs, they're 168. That was a shorter delivery, and it has gone to the fielder. Will there be a two? No, there hasn't been.
Yeah, that was good length to be bowling to Mohsin. Mohsin is more comfortable with the fuller deliveries, but I think he will have to change up for Shayan Chaudhary here.
Abdullah Faiz has been quite expensive. He's given 14 runs and over, and let's see if he can make up for that. He is altering the field a bit, calling the fielders up, and he's running into bowl now, and a little bit of a fuller delivery there. There is a fielder.
Yeah, I think he's tried to bowl into the wicket a bit too much here, Abdullah.
Umair Akram has been decent in the field so far. He has taken a catch too, and
yes, I mean, he's a great addition to the team. He can bat as well. You know, he can hit the ball long. He's a good all-rounder to have in the side. He obviously lengthens or prolongs rather the batting order.
that was a good delivery. Gone to the fielder. Well, I think they do have a few big smashes still in them. So
A much better over from Abdullah Faiz.
Definitely. Well, you fumbled on the names just about now. I saved you there rather than rubbing it into your face, didn't I?
Yeah, I was going to say Haroon Virk, but Abdullah is a Virk as well. So
Well, Abdullah Faiz looks nothing like Haroon Virk.
yeah, but he's a Virk, so I always.
As for Haroon Virk,
Confused,
he's you would be surprised, or you might not be, because you know him. He is in his 40s, I guess, and very, very fit.
Yes.
He is one to take inspiration from when it comes to fitness. Bowled it towards the leg side.
Will there be a review here? Yeah, I mean, he is very fit. I mean, he's one of the guys that I look up to, because
there will be a review there, or not.
no, it's just the end of the over,
Just
and
the
I
end
think
of
it'll
the
be
over.
Umair Akram who will be bowling. So 17 overs gone. This has just been a very good inning for the. So 173 for the loss of 4 wickets after 17 overs. Still 3 overs remaining here. I think Umair Akram with 2 overs and Afar with 1.
Umair Akram with 1, Afar with 1, and Talha Bela with 1.
I think they really need to bank on Talha Bela right now. He has been.
I certainly hope he doesn't bowl the last over.
Well, today I think that it wouldn't be much of a surprise if he does. And that's a very good shot taken by the fielder. Well, I think they have been slowing them down a bit, Dynamites. The Avengers have been slowing them down. And there seems to be that Umair Akram's getting to them. And so has Talha Bela. They've given some good overs there.
Yeah, Umair Akram, I think he's made a bit of a comeback. There's a big shot, and it's a huge six.
That's a huge
Straight into the side screen, and
boom. That just
6
went.
runs added to the total there.
Commentator's curse for the bowler right now.
Yes,
See it happen right there.
I mean, that is obviously unfamiliarity with Shayan Chaudhary, because that is exactly the length that he looks for. You either bowl into his body or
Just look for a 6 or 4.
just
there.
look for the block hole, honestly. But
Shayan Chaudhary on 33 of just 14 deliveries right now. 13 deliveries, I'm sorry.
much better delivery there.
Shayan Chaudhary did shuffle a bit there, but he's not managed to do something substantial with the bat on that delivery. by Umair Akram.
But Shayan Chaudhary is a great addition to any team. You know, he can bowl fast. He can add so much with the bat.
That's for sure. Couldn't agree more. And a big hit. And they tried for a catch. Jumped outside the boundary. It is a 6.
So a slower delivery was well read by Mohsin. Another 6.
Yeah, he's absolutely lift off. That ball had dreams.
Yeah, it is only because Umair Akram is relatively new to the circuit and he doesn't know a lot of these guys. But
well, that's working its advantage for the Dynamites right now. But I would still say that Umair Akram has bowled towards a more decent side today. He has tried here and there to just contain the Dynamites a bit. It's not been done really successfully there, but I do give points for intent.
Yes, he's got the talent, he's got the pace, and he will add a lot with the bat as well. Will that be taken?
That should have been taken.
Well, he was obviously, he had his back towards the batsman and obviously had to run back.
But he did not arch out his arms. I think it was on his, within his arm shot, and he could have at least tried a bit more.
So 188 already, and they are keeping up with that 11 runs and over so consistently.
I would love to see another one of the home runs, like last night. I believe that would make a huge difference. Well, Talha Bela is coming in to bowl.
Well, this will be a good contest. These two do not get along that well, and there will be a few exchanges as well. So
really, that's a scoop.
Yes, because we played in the same team for SSG. Mohsin played with us, and these two do not get along. So let's see how it goes.
Well, we for sure know both will be giving their best there to just embarrass the other one. Talha Bela has been exceptional, but so has been
Mohsin, and he will be ready for the slow delivery, mind it.
Well, let's hope that Talha Bela realizes that and just wow.
Slower one, he might have been ready for it, but he couldn't pick it up. Talha Bela has been sensational with the slow deliveries today.
Well, that was a good Yorker bowled, and was good pace behind it because Mohsin was down the wicket already.
Well, Talha Bela does seem fired up there. There's a bit of air underneath his toes, and he's been running in. Another delivery, a good delivery there, and nothing.
Well, it should have been put away. It was a full toss, but not finding the connection there, Mohsin.
There is a no ball.
It was a no ball.
Talha Bela has taken a review. He will not let that go too easily, especially against Mohsin. As you've told me that they have some bad blood with each other. And
not bad blood, but it's just friendly banter, I would call it.
No, I think that's the kind of heat that makes up good matches and good face-offs. So, well, I'm sorry, Talha, that is a no ball. The no ball has been given. The review is lost, and I think Talha could just not handle the fact that he has given it to Mohsin.
So he will be bowling the free hit to Shayan Chaudhary.
And that was hit for a fourth. The fielder just slipped at the end, and he just smacked it to the long on.
So Umair Akram was the fielder there. I think he lost his footing a little bit.
Yes, he has been fielding well the last innings, this innings well, but he just couldn't get the footwork right.
So the first boundary conceded in 3 overs by Talha. He conceded a boundary in the first over, I think.
Well, better get it from Shayan than Mohsin though. Will that
I
be
think
another
this will
boundary?
be another boundary.
Yes, it will be.
Unlucky for the bowler there, for sure. He edged it, and that's gone for a 4 towards the third man.
Talha does not look happy. He's had an exchange of words with Umair, and He will be trying to make up or compensate, as you like to call it, Hamza, in his last delivery of the over.
So let's see what he can come up with in the last delivery of his spell.
This is where he needs to keep himself composed for sure.
Well, too late for that. And well, no, that's good piece of fielding there, and he stopped them for a 4. So it's just going to be a single.
So regardless of that, he has still one more delivery to bowl here.
Well, yeah, there was a no ball there, so we did not account for that.
So 199 already on the board.
Oh, that was a fine delivery. That was a very, very good delivery by Talha Bela, ending it well.
So he finishes off with 30 runs in his 4 overs, but he's taken 2 very important wickets for his team today.
I am sure that Rao Haris Tawfiq would be happy for his choice to be playing Talha Bela tonight.
4 for 30 with 2 wickets.
That's a
Beautiful
good
spell by him when there's 200 on the board by the opposition. He's been really vital for them today.
That's a good stat for a bowler like Talha Bela. It's very nice.
And getting some very vital wickets to Arif Zafar and the captain cool
Umar Dogar.
Umar Dogar.
We are into the last over for the innings, and let's see what Afar has to offer. Afar has to offer, so that's a good play on words. But he has been shifting the field a bit. What has he got planned? A very, very big full toss. It was a no ball, and it's gone for a 6. It's gone for a 4. Yeah. Well, the umpire has not given it yet. It is a no ball, but was it a 4 or was it a 6?
It was a 6.
It was a 6. That was a very big.
So 7 runs conceded of the first, without having bowled a ball here. So Afar will definitely need to make a bit of a comeback here.
Compensations all the way for Afar. Another shot, but there's a fielder there.
So Afar will be bowling to Shayan Chaudhary, who's looked like $1 million tonight. He missed out in the last game with the bat, but he has certainly made up for it big time, Namir.
Absolutely, 43 on 17 deliveries. He's been really good after Shah Jahan Dogar's wicket.
Let's see if he can get to his half century. I feel that he might be a bit short there. That's just gotten him for a single, so he's not on strike anymore.
Well, Avengers certainly have the batting lineup for it. I mean, if you look at Afar, Raza, Abdullah, Hashmi, and then there is Shakir as well.
Wide on the offside.
A lot of the people don't really count Shakir, but I think he's at one stage he used to be probably one of the most sought after youngsters playing this format because he was just so consistent.
We can also expect a very good cameo, explosive cameo from Rao Haris Tawfiq himself. On his day, he can be very, very explosive, that's for sure.
Yes, and Bull wasn't so handy with the ball, but he can certainly add a few runs with the bat. You know, he's probably one of the most renowned big hitters playing the game, and he's replacing another big hitter in Abdullah Ahmed. So, well, he will have big shoes to fill as well.
It's the last ball of the over.
And the last ball, and Mohsin couldn't find the connection there. Just a single of the last delivery. A brilliant return by Umair Akram. So they finish off at 212, which is the highest so far, Damir.
Second highest.
It is the second highest. So Ali Mazhar.
228.
Well, the highest was also scored by them for 228 last night, and that's the second highest. That is one record to keep, you know. With 2 highest scores in the tournament in 2 days, they across 4 matches. That's just impeccable performance by the Dynamites. I am surely seeing them out of the group stages and into the semis at least.
So we have a big chase on our hands, and let's see how the Avengers put up when they come out to bowl, when they come out to bat.
We will be
and
seeing
we will
you
see
after
you
the
after the innings break.
कहा था ना 215 देखा
कितना हुआ है? Target of 212. The pressure is live, and now it's up to target of 212. The pressure is live, and now it's up to the Avengers to do the chasing. The equation is simple on paper. 213 runs to win, but under these lights, under this pressure, nothing comes easy. Can Avengers hold the nerve? Can Dynamite stay sharp and shut the door? This is where big games are won and lost. It's the second innings of Dynamites versus Avengers, and it's about to go off.
Shayan Chaudhary bowling the very first over for Dynamites. Avengers have sent Abdullah Hashmi and Shakir Rizvi to open for them, chasing a mammoth total of 213. And he's gone. Shakir Rizvi is gone.
And they have gone for a review there. Will they go for a review?
I don't think they can take a review for a snake.
Well, they can't, but they were calling in for a review. They can't take it because snakes are not reviewed in the LMS Premier League. The Dynamites are celebrating. That was very premature, and they have definitely made a striking start. The Avengers have a lot to avenge, yet it does not seem like they are on to a very good start, with Shakir Rizvi being dismissed early on in the first over.
Shakir Rizvi is looking a bit mad there. He didn't think it was edged, but the umpire has given the out, and obviously it's umpire's call. Obviously, he's the man on the field who decides everything. And Shakir Rizvi is making the walk of shame towards his dugout, being dismissed on a golden duck by Shayan Chaudhary, and a good take by the keeper. That wasn't easy with the pace that Shayan Chaudhary has.
Well, Bilawal Bhatti has been seen to bowl yesterday, and he is working on his run-up right now. Maybe he's in to come for a couple of overs today as well. He did not manage to impress last night, but maybe he has a different plan tonight. He's very quick on the field, so that's definitely something to comment on and commend and appreciate for the young blood. But let's see if he has it in him to do something big today for his team.
After Raza, the man with all the pressure on his shoulders, is in. One down for Avengers, and he can be the one that the Avengers can rely on. He wasn't very economical with the ball, but he is a beautiful batsman. He can surely send some balls over the rope. Let's see what he does today.
And going in for his second delivery. That was a good cartwheel and saved by the keeper.
Is Mohsin the keeper? Is Mohsin keeping today?
No, Siddiqui.
Okay,
Ismail Siddiqui is keeping
today.
Ismail Siddiqui used to be a proper wicket keeper, but I think a knee injury obviously made him leave that part of the game. But today he's been keeping again.
That was a wide delivery by Shayan Chaudhary, and
2 wides in a row so far. Is Afar pressuring the bowler there, or what is happening to Shayan Chaudhary right now?
I think Shakir might have been unlucky, but maybe we'll have to see the replay again. The umpire was very sure about it, so there might
Shakir wasn't, that's for sure.
Might have been something on the bat there.
After plays it well for a single towards the cover.
Afar needs to stay out there, and so does Abdullah Hashmi, for as long as possible for their team.
well, we hope that it's not too long before they complete their half century. And they really need to keep up the pace with a soaring total like that of 212. They need to be quick with their runs and just hang it off the scoreboard so that they can seal their victory if they do intend to win tonight.
I think if these two stay out there, they will get their half centuries very quickly. They don't usually linger around. They just play their shots.
7 runs in the very first over for Dynamites. Not too bad for them, obviously, with the mammoth total of 213 on the board. Not a bad over at all.
And is that Zuhaib Butt coming into bowl?
Yes, it was Zohaib Butt in the previous game as well with the new ball.
Well, he had been impeccable with the ball last night, and so with the bat, he has done a well done job in the last innings as well. So he's definitely been a very bankable player for the Dynamites.
Are they taking like four? Okay, they're just switching the fielders. I thought they're taking four on the onside there.
Well, that is definitely a big change on the field. What has Zohaib Butt got on his mind? Let's just find out. He is still making those changes. He's very, very aware of the field. I think that is good. We did see a lapse of field awareness from Abdullah Hashmi in the last innings, and that's not the case with Zohaib Butt. That's been slapped onto the towards the boundary, but has been fielded.
A shorter delivery there, and Abdullah Hashmi is not happy with himself. He thinks that should have been a boundary for sure, but he just nudges it for a single.
Yes, and I've been getting a lot of messages to shed some light on the Night Riders I mentioned earlier as well. So, Damir, any input from your side on the Night Riders for this year?
They've built a very strong squad, that's for sure. But yeah, it all depends on the captaincy and what Uzair Dar does this time. A wide ball by Zohaib Butt there.
So what do you make of Uzair Dar as an individual and as a captain?
As a person, he's a very likable personality. He really thinks of everyone, and he is like the guy who makes everyone happy.
So
And that's just a bit of a ramp shot, or would it be?
yes,
Would it just?
for a change, Ali Mazhar is spot on.
Well, that's gone for a 4.
Very rare occurring.
Well, I think you're not holding back too, are you, Hamza?
Well, I'm gonna carve that commentator out of you by the end of this Premier League. I'm gonna sculpt a new name for the LMS management to look at.
Well, it's definitely going to be an honor learning from the best. You do know that I'm after your job after all.
After goes again with a beautiful shot there towards the fine leg. A very good 4 again, a very good boundary by him. He's looking in good touch right now, Hamza. What do you think?
Yes, these are the type of shots that he plays, so risk-free, and he'll just pepper you around the field, take those quick twos, some boundaries out of nowhere, even on good deliveries. That's what he does so well, and he will continue to do so for his team. He'll just build his way to a 50, and when you check the score, he's already there. He just doesn't play more than 22 balls on most occasions, but under some pressure right now.
That was a very fine delivery, a shorter one there. Just got beat by the batsman, went straight to the keeper. That was a dot ball by Zohaib Butt.
So coming back to Uzair Dar, I think he's watching right now as well. Any words of wisdom for Uzair Dar by both of you?
Well, Uzair Dar has been the captain of my team in the last franchise, as I've mentioned earlier. He's definitely had a lot of experience with the Premier League. I think, if I'm not wrong, he has had a team for 6 of the 7 franchises that the Last Man Stands has put together in the Premier League. Actually, if you might not know, Damir, he has had 2 teams once in the Premier League. Both did not reach the final, sadly. But there's a lot of chatter about the fact that there might be, and have I told Uzair Dar, there might be a curse with the name.
डार साहब अगर आप देख रहे हैं तो ये अपनी जिम्मेदारी पे बोल रहा है
नहीं डार साहब से मुझे बहुत मोहब्बत है and I really hope that he wins this time and just lifts the curse off. He's got an immaculate team there, and there must be a lot of show in them.
Well, a senior member from the crew is in his squad this time around, and how do you see him getting any games this time, or will he just
well, he's at the
do
same
well
rank,
at the bench that he usually does?
Well, I think it's more likely that he might not see too much of the light of the day, because Uzair Dar, the owner himself, is a gold player, and so is Usman Ali, the one
Silver.
you're talking about.
Silver.
Sorry, silver pick. And I think Uzair Bhai will definitely be looking to play himself.
But having someone like Usman Ali in your squad is really vital, because he's a PL winning captain as well, and we've seen, obviously he's in his retirement age right now.
Well, I'm sure he's not going to be happy about that.
Yeah, but I
Usman
think
Ali.
he's pretty much he knows it pretty much.
He did hint towards that.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. He's
Well,
thinking of retiring from cricket.
Just to add to your guys' information,
That's a beautiful shot, and that's gone for a 4.
Afar is not coming slow tonight for sure. He wasn't really good with the ball. I think he wants to make his team.
Make
Prove
up
his
for what
point.
he has done.
Yes,
in the
exactly,
bowling.
exactly.
well, just to add to both of your information, Usman Ali was my first ever captain in the last man stands. The
That's-
first time that I played for Lahore Boys.
I think
and,
that's ages ago,
Yes,
right?
I am one of the founding members of Lahore Boys. So
That's good to know. The Lahore Boys has been discarded as a team, as far as I know, for the next Champions Trophy, as rumor has it.
I'm glad you didn't say rightfully so.
All the founding members are retiring, so obviously the team
No,
will
I
be.
think that based on their last season, rightfully so.
I think the
But,
new lot will take over, the Tater Gator Boys, and I think they are rightfully the new Lahore Boys.
I don't think they will enjoy being in Lahore Boys, that's for sure, because the because of the previous performances we've seen from Lahore Boys.
I myself have played a few friendlies under the Lahore Boys, and that is a lapse in the field, gone for a 4. That's something that the Avengers would be looking for time and again in their innings. A lapse in their fielding and getting more runs on the scoreboard.
Shayan Chaudhary has been expensive right now, very wayward, bowling too many wides. Will there be a change by Umar Dogar, or will he stick with it?
Bag as far as Shayan Chaudhary is
Yes.
concerned tonight. He got a wicket of the very first delivery of the innings, but since
After
then,
that, it was a downfall for him.
yeah,
I
the
think.
wheels have just come off the rails, as they say. But
Yes.
yeah, I mean, coming back to Lahore Boys well, I think we pretty much covered that. But as Usman Ali as a player, I think is a big addition to any team, honestly, because
100%, no disagreement there.
I think he adds so much in those middle overs. I personally feel, he's experienced. He knows the people who play this game, or rather this format. So he knows what to bowl to whom.
100%, he's got the skills as a captain as well. That's a
His
proven
leadership,
point.
his leadership qualities are immense, are impeccable. Right?
Absolutely.
So
And
coming back to my original question, will he be playing for the Knight Riders?
I really hope so. I would love to see him playing, because he's definitely got that, as you said, the middle overs specialty. But it seems unlikely.
That has been smashed by Abdullah Hashmi. He's probably one of the best square cut playing batsmen in the LMS, because I think for the very first time when he played, I was bowling to him and he just cut me fiercely, and I think he was very decent off the pads as well. I just didn't know where to bowl to him, and I think he's gradually just coming back to his usual self here.
And Afar and Abdullah Hashmi are not shy of going against Zuhaib Butt right now. They are making him pay for any loose balls, anything he's putting towards the offside. And that is a good start for Avengers to chase the mammoth total right now.
And that's a good shot, but it's gone straight to the fielder.
A single there, and Afar is back on strike, who has been playing at a strike rate of 191 right now.
So very busy players, both of them, out in the middle. This time it was a bit of a leading edge, but brilliant running between the wickets. They've come back for the second in no time, and I think these two will definitely challenge Umar Dogar here.
And this has to be their plan, to pressure the fielders, make those singles into doubles. Anything extra is obviously very vital for them right now.
So where do you see Uzair Dar batting this time? Will he open, or?
I think he'll play as a finisher, the finishing role. He will
Well,
take it. They call him Chris Gale of the
So when have you
circuit.
seen Chris Gayle coming down to finish matches?
He's the Chris Gayle of LMS, not
The general.
the general cricket.
Is that a bit of a go at Uzair?
No, that's a go at Chris Gayle.
No, I think that, that's you've got us confused there, Dami. And
I think he's best when he opens, and I think he should stick to that as well.
I really hope
He's
he can.
lost a lot of weight. I think he can open now. He's really fit right now.
He's definitely gone under some health issues. We're
But
hoping
he's
that
back.
he's made a full recovery there. And that is a magnificent shot. Will that be taken? That is a fumble. They have dropped it, and that's a disappointing thing to watch. That would have been a big wicket. They will regret that.
Have they dropped the match with that catch?
That would be a bit early to say that for sure.
But that was Afar Raza.
After Raza's catch.
Well, as I said, that definitely will cost them the whole match. I think that's a bit early to say.
But I personally feel shot was definitely on, but Afar Raza just couldn't find the connection there. But nearly got a wicket for his team. He's been brilliant, so far for the Dynamites, both with bat and ball. So how much will this hurt them? I think we'll have to wait and see.
Also, Hamza, coming on to your earlier question about Uzair Dar, one thing that I would like to add with the utmost respect there, he does tend to get the emotions get the best of him sometimes. Uzair Dar, he's a very senior player. I think if he can keep that under check, he should be good to go. He should be able to make a good strategy and get his team rolling and get some victories under his belt.
Yes, the Knight Riders have been, one of the very important part of, the Premier League. They've been, playing it since the second edition, I think, or the third.
Second one,
and they've been there ever since. And Uzair Dar has added so much, to the last man stands altogether.
Have they won any?
They
I
haven't.
think-
Uzair
No,
Dar
they
has
haven't.
never
I
won
think they
the-
usually reach the semis. I think they probably reached the final as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Well,
once or
I know
twice,
that
maybe.
both his teams did not make it to the finals when he had two teams in the mix. Yes, Bilawal Bhatti is into bowl. Let's see if he can make an impact. That was a great shot, missed the fielder, it's cleared the ropes, and not the first ball he was expecting for
These two
himself.
are peppering the offside, and they're just dismissive through the offside right now. Any length ball to them towards the offside, they're either using the pace, playing it fine, or they're just smashing it through the covers. So
Well,
I think
there
they'll have
has-
to change the lines here, and the lengths as well.
They are pretty much going on par with the run rate right now. After losing Shakir Rizvi, I don't think it impacted them so much. But I think that is what Afar and Abdullah Hashmi can do.
Has he scored the
A big appeal there, but the umpire is unfazed right now.
Do they have a review in hand?
I don't think they can take a review of a snake, but I think that
Oh yeah, again that.
brushed
Bilawal Bhatti is so frustrated
the
right
thigh
now.
probably, if not the bat.
Bilawal Bhatti is really frustrated right now. He was very sure of himself. He is disappointed, to say the least. He did have a piece of advice from Zohaib, but I believe before his last delivery, and maybe he's told him to keep it to the leg side because, as Hamza Bela just mentioned, they've been peppering it on the offside. So maybe he's been told to keep it a little towards the leg side there.
Well, that wasn't given as a wide, so probably got the thigh pad on the way. I don't know, but well, a better could have been a bonus wicket there and a huge one.
And especially for somebody like Bilawal Bhatti, that could have been a place for him to make a mark.
But brilliant work by Ismail, I must say. What a take down the leg side. He's proving that he used to be a proper keeper. He's making a bit of a comeback as a wicket keeper.
Absolutely. And do you think that Umar Dogor has been giving some good chances to Bilawal Bhatti that is going to be called a wide?
Well, Bilawal is is all charged up tonight. You know, he's bowling with better pace and better lines than last night. He was a bit wayward, but today he's up to the mark. You know, he's hurrying the batsman a little bit there.
How old is Bilawal Bhatti? He looks pretty young.
I think he is a teenager. We will have to.
We have played a match or two with him when he played for Extraction, I believe. I think, as I mentioned last night as well, he's the son of Mazhar Bhatti, I believe. So I have faced his bowling. He's quick. He is good. He's very, very talented. That was smacked for a 4, clears the ropes, and just rustled through the field.
Well, it was Arif Zafar, and he just couldn't put his body behind the ball there. It was just coming so fast at him, and you certainly need to be at the top of your game if you need to stop those kind of
Well,
shots.
Bilawal does not seem pleased.
Anything.
He's getting the nerves on. Can he bowl the last few deliveries of his over? Or is
Anything-
it the last?
It is the last bowler.
It is the last delivery. Let's hope he can do something well.
Anything down the off stump is being peppered by them. I think they have to rethink something. Dogar has to come on himself or something to keep the cool, to keep the team motivated right now, because I'm seeing this one getting chased right now.
Yes, but Bilawal has done some things for himself. He has bowled 3 deliveries to the leg side, and all of them have been very, very good. And if he can manage to do that in the coming overs, if he is given a chance.
Well, he's shrugging his head there, and obviously he's a bit disappointed. And they think that there was a nick there, but well, those kind of decisions, you know, they always belong to the umpire.
Yeah, and the players have to keep their cool even anything happens. If it doesn't matter if the umpire fumbles, obviously he's a human himself, but it doesn't matter at all because this is cricket.
Well, I think it does matter.
Yeah, but it's for everyone. Now for both the teams, it's the same umpire.
I'm
So
sure
nothing
that's
biasness
true,
from
but
the umpires. Nothing. Human error is obviously part of the game, and that is the game.
So already at 51 after 5 overs, and they are keeping in check as far as the run rate is concerned. Zohaib Butt has been asked to continue. This time a big shot from Abdullah Hashmi. And 1 bounce and over the ropes for 4 runs. So another boundary added to the total.
that was just sweet timing, 0 effort, all reward.
So these two developing a bit of a liking for the bowling up till now. Who will be the game changer here if I were to ask you both? Will it be Umar Dogar or is there anyone else who can add value to the
I
bowling
personally
lineup?
think Umar Dogar should come on right now because he is the man who keeps the team in check. And
Yeah,
I think
and
a
not
good
just
over
that,
from
he's
him, a good over from the captain can really boom the team up again.
I think that Umar Dogar has got a lot of experience to his name, so he can definitely use that. He's known to be very, very calm, very, very cool. He is called the cool captain. He knows the players. Let's see if he comes in soon and just makes a difference.
This time a better fielding by the fielder, keeping it just down to a single.
Good bowling by Zohaib Butt so far. Yes, he got hit for a 4 on the previous delivery, but sticking off the off stump is the plan here, and that is being executed right now.
Well, not so much. This has been bowled towards the off, but mistimed by the batsman and could not make much of an impact there. Just a single.
Well, falling in no man's land, as they say, and couldn't find the connection there. And he should be glad that he didn't find the connection there. Otherwise, probably would have
Just
gone
smacked
straight to
it.
the fielder, Mohsin, who doesn't drop many.
To the leg side. He's just chipped it off, and that's gone for a 4.
So the second boundary of the over to Abdullah Hashmi, and he's certainly liking Zohaib Butt's bowling here.
Yes, and the last 4, the last boundary, there was no chasing that. That was definitely just out there, and that cleared the ropes very, very easily. That was a very smooth shot. He has showed them that not only on the offside, they can bat towards the leg as well. Zohaib Butt for another delivery and a big hit. Will it be caught? Yes, it has. It's a big wicket. Abdullah Hashmi is a goner.
Well, better line this time from Zohaib Butt, and finally gets rid of Abdullah Hashmi here. That is a huge wicket in the context of the game. Went straight to the captain himself, Umar Dogar, who makes no mistakes there.
Abdullah Hashmi was definitely set but not safe. That was a very good catch, an easy one. Goes to show that one loose shot is one less batter.
61 of 6 overs so far with the loss of 2 wickets for Avengers. They are on par with the score, but the wickets they have lost are very, very important wickets,
Well,
and
they've
very
got-
big wickets.
Well, they've got a deep batting lineup, so I think that there's still something to bank on there.
Yes, but one bad shot can be a wicket, and that can with the only 8-man squad, not the usual 11.
Yes, definitely.
Well, first of all, Afar will certainly need to score his 50 at any cost. And then there is Abdullah Faiz, who's walking in right now. He certainly takes some time before he gets going. They've lost out on any score being added by Shakir tonight, so that is a bit of a concern. But they have Umair Akram due to come in next, and then there is none other than Abdul Rahman Tahir, also known as Bull. So Bull is a big finisher. If they give him anything around 40 to 50 runs, then definitely they are in this match big time. But for that, I think Afar needs to get to his half century.
Well, that's a shorter delivery there, and he puts it to the offside. It's gone for a 4. Easy there, easy. Bilawal Bhatti hasn't learned much from his last over. He's still keeping it to the outside off. I think the youngster needs to learn from his mistakes, get the advice he's been given from Zohaib Butt, and just keep it towards the leg.
Yeah, I mean, with his pace, he should keep the third man a lot squarer. That is exactly where Afar played the shot.
Well, there is a fielder there.
But he's a bit fine to my liking. But, well, that's the bowler's
Well, that was
wish, anyways, at the end of the day.
that was a wide delivery.
He is still sticking with that outside off line. Is there anything in his mind, or he's just baffled at this point?
I believe he's not even doing anything I would call setting the batsman up. He's not swinging it, so it's not like just giving 2 out and then just pulling 1 back in. I don't see what he's trying to do here. Maybe it's just the lack of experience that is showing. Another 4 for the Avengers. They are chasing on. They're not letting anything slow them down. They are in it to win it, or at least try.
Yes, I mean, he should probably induce Afar into playing down the ground a little bit more. Should target the stumps there, I feel.
Do they have a better choice than Bilawal Bhatti though? I did
There
not.
is Omar Dogar, obviously. And Omar
Well,
Dogar
definitely,
is,
but I don't see the choice of saving up Umar Dogar till so late in. I think he should come in and bowl an over or 2 right now, and then just maybe leave for
A good delivery there. That is what he should have been doing. A good delivery there on his pads. He had no chance of hitting it anywhere near the boundary. A very good ball there.
much better delivery there, like we pointed out earlier. Should be looking to bowl into the stumps a lot more.
There is dew on the ground, that's for sure. They're drying up the ball after every delivery, to save it from slipping off the hands. And another one to the offside. Will it go for a 4? He's put his body on the line and he has saved it
That's sensational fielding there.
by Afar, I believe. By Arif, I believe.
Yes, I think that is Arif Zafar, and certainly saving 3 runs for his team there. Or rather 2 runs.
Two runs.
So Abdullah Faiz is back on strike. Will be facing Bilawal Bhatti.
That was quick running between the wickets. That's a wide ball, or is it not?
Yes, it is given.
Yes, it's given.
wide
It's a
has been
wide
given.
ball.
Is that the second wide of the over?
Yes.
So how much has Bilawal conceded up till now?
2 for 26 in his 2 overs right now.
That's a bit much, I believe. And if I was Umar Dogar, I would not be bringing him back soon enough.
Yes, absolutely. I think Umar Dogar should be coming in right now to target Afar before his 50.
But well, I think it's Zohaib Butt is the choice of the bowler right now. He has taken a big wicket earlier.
He will be targeting Afar Raza in this over, that's for sure. He's 8 off his half century right now. And if they get him in this over, it will be very, very good for Dynamites and they'll be in a very good position.
So Umar Dogar opting to bowl his premier all-rounder out for the night. Is it his last over?
Yes.
So I think Afar will certainly need to have that in his mind. He's still, I think Umar Dogar is keeping himself for the death overs probably now.
That was a very nice delivery, very precise, wicket to wicket, and
Much better delivery by Zohaib Butt.
Zohaib Butt showing his experience in the previous 2 overs. He saw what Afar and Abdullah Hashmi were doing. He just pulled the length a bit fuller and changed his line a bit. And he's really pressuring the batsman right now.
well, I've got my money on the Dynamites for sure. They have been putting up a very, very good show, a phenomenal batting, and they're not doing anything less with the ball either.
Good running between the wickets, pressuring the field there, pushing for the second.
He's been throwing up the ball in the air a lot.
Yeah, that's basically to dry the seam. Obviously, it shows that there is a bit of dew out there now.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to dry the ball and throw it on the seam and to have a better grip, obviously.
Definitely. Who do the Dynamites have for spinners other than Zohaib Butt?
Abdullah Faiz
that's
goes
high.
big.
Oh, that's
He's-
a fumble. And Abdullah Faiz has just not been dismissed this time.
And Mohsin dropping a sitter there. That was actually a sitter, I think. And
Yes, absolutely. He's a good fielder. We didn't expect him to drop this one.
I think it's definitely some pressure, and he's dropped a pretty straightforward chance there.
I
Abdullah
think,
Faiz gets another life.
well, another try at the ram shot. I think this should be given. I felt that it could have been a very clear out there. Might be a bit higher.
I think it was played.
No, I
That's
think
why
it
they're
was-
not.
He had the stride out and probably would have hit him outside the line of off
Yeah.
stump as well. That could be the case.
Zohaib Butt bowling impeccably right now. Pressuring the batsmen, bowling those dot deliveries, the very vital dot deliveries right now.
But don't you think that Afar made a mistake playing a risky shot like that with just a few runs up until his half century? He should be playing it safe and not cheeky shots.
I think that
like
was Abdullah Faiz who had played that shot. But yeah, I mean
Even
earlier.
Abdullah Faiz shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I mean any one of these guys will need to be the aggressor here. But I think ideally, so Afar should look to complete his half century and leave it to the batsman coming in later, because there are some big hitters to follow.
8 for 80 for them, going on a good pace right now. Run rate of 10 runs. They require 11.08 and they're batting at 10, which is not bad at all.
Yeah, they're
Definitely.
keeping it in check, and anytime soon one of these guys will have to start going big. They are bringing in Mohsin now, and another bowler that these batsmen can actually look to target, because he sometimes does bowl a few looseners up front. You know, when he's warming up, he's one of those bowlers who like to warm up a little bit with a few deliveries.
I believe Afar will slow it down a bit right now, get his vital 7 runs and get his half century. Then they have Bull, they have Rao Haris Tawfiq himself. They can go big after Afar's half century.
Yeah, they bat deep. I mean, Talha can hit a few as well, but then obviously you can't rely guys like Rao and Talha to finish games for you.
They have
They can
Bull
obviously,
too.
they can play some very vital cameos, but then it's the finishers like Bull, and also I would like to include Umair Akram in that list because he's a big hitter as well.
I think any two of them, if they get two good cameos with Afid's 50 on their back, they can really chase this one down.
Well, Mohsin Ali Khan delivered the first ball safely, not much there. That was going for a 4, but well fielded. And there's not going to be much
Ismail,
to
the
that,
fielder
just a
there.
single.
Ismail is a brilliant fielder, minded, good outfielder as well, and he can keep
The
wickets.
long on and the long off
Actually, that was way but so yeah.
the long on and the long off have seemed to be a little slippery there. Actually, see again, the fielder just slipped there. And,
Well, the
let
dive
ball
was
go
put
through.
in a bit too early on that occasion. I think he should have just waited for the ball to come to him first.
I'm not sure if that was a dive. I think he just slipped on his behind there.
The duo is settling in, I think, really. The feet are slipping. The fielders are experiencing some problem right now with the duo.
Yeah, I mean they're finding it hard to keep a lid on the score. I mean, just so difficult to defend on this ground at the end of the day.
Well, we've not seen too many big shots from the Avengers. They're keeping it grounded, but they're not shying away from the occasional force. So I think as long as they're doing that, it should be enough for now. Since Afur's 50 is almost up, they can start hitting big once he's out.
I think even Abdullah Hashmi did not have to go for the lofted shot on that occasion because they're just getting 2 boundaries every over so easily. And I don't know why
Absolutely.
Abdullah Hashmi just went for a lofted shot when he got out.
A rash decision by him that costed his team a lot.
I think if I'm not wrong, it went straight to the fielder's hands. I think that he has been challenged with field awareness, not only with the ball but with the bat as well.
There was another loose delivery and he's lucky to have gotten away with that one.
We saw the reaction from Abdullah Faiz as well. He knew he needed that boundary and he could have gotten that boundary.
Well, they've replaced Usama Javed today with Mohsin. And Usama Javed is a better bowler, I personally feel, than Mohsin. Mohsin might be a better batsman.
9 overs up, 91 is what Avengers are standing on. They require a run rate of 11. They are batting at 10.1.
I think that's a gap that can easily be
Yes,
covered.
absolutely. But the wickets, the 2 wickets that have lost, can be very big for them. Abdullah Hashmi, a very big wicket for them.
But I still feel that they've got a lot in the bag there. With Rao Haris Tawfiq, Bull, then Talha Bela, who can do the occasional hitting, and Umair Akram as well. They're all sorted as long as Afur makes his half century.
Well, Afar and Abdullah Faiz is playing a great hand here. I think if he can continue for another 3 or 4 overs, I think he's someone who can hit the ball big as well if needed.
Well, late but not the least, Umar Shah Jahan Dogar, the captain himself, has stepped up and gone to bowl now, and he's gonna bowl his first delivery, and it's just a gentle cut there, and it's gone for a 4.
A beautiful shot by him there. He timed it so well.
It's just slipped off the ground. I think that it might be the dew might be working in their benefit there, and the ball's just slipping away.
Well, I just want to add to our earlier conversation regarding Uzair Dar because I keep coming back to it because I keep getting texts. Another good shot, another boundary. So Abdullah Faiz is just
That was like poetry in pixels. That was stunning.
politely
by
walking
Abdullah
inside Omar Dogar's plans with his eyes wide open.
Faiz. Well, I don't think Umar Dogar's plans are working for him right now. In the first 2 deliveries that he has bowled, he has conceded 2 boundaries, 2 for 2 there.
But yes, I mean, I just wanted to add one point that Uzair Dar is making a comeback after 1 year. So
Yes.
I'm excited to see him out there. He's a very old friend. And I just wanna give a shout out to Zaydar and best of luck
Yeah,
for
and
the
let's
Premier League.
just get
And
the
our
in.
sub, we are looking forward to seeing you back on the field.
Who knows? It might
hope
be.
you're in the best of form.
Who knows? PL7 might be KR's time right now.
Well, I think I would just like to add one thing, Dar Saab, if you're hearing this, welcome to the PL, welcome to LMS. And, well, nobody is more capable of welcoming you to the KR. You're the one doing that. And that's played to the leg side. Will that be another boundary? Yes, it will be. Omar Dogar being slapped away for 4 after 4. It has just not been his day.
100 up for Avengers just before the 10th over. Last ball to be bowled by Umar Shahjahan Dogar. Afar Raza playing a very good knock here. He's on 48 of 27 deliveries. He's been really good with the bat.
Has Omar Dogar been smacked for 4 for 4? I think there should be two
Three
more
or four, I
deliveries.
think.
3 fours.
3 fours and
Single.
and a single. Okay, Afar. Oh, that was a magnificent drive. Oh, there was a fielder just there, couldn't get through.
So has he gotten to his 50 now?
No,
Or
49. He's one shy of his 50. 105 for Avengers with the end of 10th over
So
before
we will
the
have a
timeout.
strategic timeout for 3 minutes, and we will see you after 3 minutes.
यार टिमी भाई
यार अच्छा चेस कर रहे हैं.
पे ग्रेड से बाहर।
And we're back after the strategic timeout. Afar has completed his half century after all. Let's see what they have still in their bag to go on, and let's see if they can. The chase is still really possible for the Avengers. We will be looking for a good fight being put there, and let's see who wins.
Umair Akram is walking in right now rather than Bull. Interesting decision by Abdullah Hashmi, but let's see what happens here.
Well, Umair Akram is a bit more technical, and Bull is a bit of a basher. You know, as like I said, he can finish off games, but I think it's a bit too early for Bull to be walking in right now. So
Okay, my bad there. We have the professional with us, that's why. Beautiful shot by Abdullah Faiz
The
again.
top edge towards the outside of it has rushed. The ball might have just kissed Mars a goodbye.
That is a huge hit by Abdullah Faiz, and he's just coming back into his groove. He's asking for the gloves, and I think there's some sort of complaints there probably.
He's on 37 of 13 deliveries. He's been so good since coming in.
What an innings so far by Abdullah Faiz.
A bit of a surprise for Dynamites, I think. They weren't expecting him to do this with them.
Well, he has been in red hot batting form, because I think he's been playing some club cricket back in Faisalabad, and primarily as a batsman, I've heard. So he's been doing really well with the bat.
He's showing it, that's for sure.
Well, Abdullah Faiz, had he played the Challengers Cup?
No, I don't think so. I think he's making a comeback in the Premier League.
Well, that's one hell of a comeback from Abdullah Faiz. He is definitely might have been away from cricket, but he's not all too rusty. He did struggle with the ball today, not so much with the bat though. That is impeccable batting by Abdullah Faiz.
A big appeal there, and he's gone.
Out. There, he's a goner. He's a goner for sure. That is caught behind. And
Umair Akram got the golden duck.
taken. What a grab. That is world class. Not good news for the Avengers though.
A second golden duck for the Avengers in Shakir Rizvi and now Umair Akram.
Well, I think that'll be a big wicket in the context of the game, because Mohsin had just pushed that delivery in, and I don't think the shot was on. He should have just looked to rotate strike, as we've just seen how good hitting form Abdullah Faiz is in. So I think if I were in his place, I would certainly would want to see a bit more of Abdullah Faiz, and I would just take a single right away.
Absolutely, Hamza, you're absolutely right. He went for the big hit there. He missed the length. He missed everything.
I wanted to play that fine, and I think to bowlers who just bowl quick.
Well, Bull's in. Let's hope he does take his sweet time to settle in before he starts slogging the ball off.
He doesn't need any sweet time to settle in. He's always set on the crease.
Well, let's just hope that's true for the Avengers.
Yes, Bull certainly needs to play 4 or 5 good overs for his team here, because I think if Abdullah Faiz can get to a half century here, then Bull will have to take the role of the aggressor.
Well, Bull is definitely a very seasoned player. Let's see if Bull can make an impact, or will Umar Shahjahan Dogar take Bull by the horns.
Well, again, flirting with danger there, Ali Mazhar.
No, that's just a very, very commonly used proverb. I don't think there's any negativity attached
No,
to
but
it.
not everyone is named Bull.
Well, yes, I think wordplay is one thing that commentators should know how to use. So that is
Good Yorker there by Umar Dogar.
Yorker.
Straight to the fielder. I think Ali Mazhar will be needing a bodyguard after tonight. What do you think, Hamza?
I think,
Well, I think the audience today.
Well, he
did not
asked me
know
that
what was
question,
on
so,
off the
but-
mic. Sorry.
He asked me that question, by the way. But anyways, yeah, you please go on.
No, you go on.
I think there will be a huge list of what he will need after this, and bodyguard is, yes, one of them.
Well, bandages could be at the top of that list.
Will LMS be providing the bodyguard to him?
Well, first of all, a commentary trainer.
Okay.
Well, they did. LMS did provide us with a trainer in you, Zabela. After all, I think if you're taking a jab at me, you're not that good of a trainer after all.
Well, I can allow you all sorts of jabs or whatever you want at me because I'm not a trainer. I would like to be called as a mentor.
Well, tomato, as the saying goes.
But well, I think I'll make your day slightly better. Uzair has thanked both of you. He's grateful for the kind words. So some appreciation coming in.
A really good shot there by Abdullah Faiz once again towards the mid wicket, crosses the boundary. Beautiful shot by him, timed really, really well. He's looking in sensational touch right now. 44 of 17 deliveries. What are you making of this innings, Ali?
Well, I think that they're doing a remarkable job, especially Abdullah Faiz. After Raza has done an immaculate job. Avengers are putting up a fight, but the Dynamites are in pure classy form there. So that's definitely a very good match to be viewing right now.
Believe it or not, Avengers have crossed the required 100 right now.
Well, there's no point in not believing that. They have been playing some tremendous shots there, and they have just been hitting it here and there.
Going after Zohaib, but Umar Dogard, they're not shy of facing anyone right now.
Well, these two have batted together for so long. They've been finishers for Catch Me If You Can for so many years. Bull and Abdullah Faiz. They used to be the main weapons for Abbas Raza Khan not so long ago. But as they say, the world tends to move on its merry way, and people find their own directions at times.
Well, Umar Dogar has not been very, very effective tonight with the ball. He has given 11 runs per over and has not gotten any wickets to his name. I believe that he would like to change that. He's a great player. We're definitely expecting much more from him, and he does have a reputation to live up to.
It's been all Abdullah Faiz for so long. Even when Afar was on the crease, it was all Abdullah Faiz that time too.
Well, definitely, he scored 46 runs just off 20 deliveries. He's had 6 fours and 1 6. So that's definitely good stats there. He has slapped it to the long off, and it's been taken by the fielder.
Mohsin Ali Khan is bowling really well right now.
Yes, after he took that wicket, I think he's charged up a little bit and he's bowling much better.
It did boost his confidence, that for sure.
Well, he has conceded around 12 runs and over before this. So let's just see if he can make amends there and do something better. That was a fast, fiery throw to the keeper. The keeper had to take a few steps back to get that.
So Abdullah Faiz just confirming how many more he needs to get to his 50. I think he's not many left, Damir.
Yes, Abdullah Faiz is on 47 for 21 deliveries. Sorry you did not ask me that question, but I have the scorecard in hand.
Thank you for that valuable input, Ali Mazhar.
Playing very sensibly there. He needs his 50. Avengers need his 50 right now.
But coming back to Ali Mazhar, Damir,
yes.
I think he's put up a very good show, and just to be in all fairness, I think this is his first season. What a big shot!
Will it be taken? Yes, it has been taken. That is safe hands. That is
Abdullah
just butter fielding. Great fielding, and another big wicket has gone down. This is just heartbreaking to watch. Avengers have been putting a good show, but looks like their game here is pretty much just going down the drain right now.
Well, Abdullah Faiz throwing his wicket away at the very wrong time, possibly the wrong. the worst time, and I think the captain and Abdullah Faiz himself both will be livid with that. But well, we still have Offer waiting in the dugout, and it's Talha walking out right now.
That wasn't needed at this time. He should have just played those ground shots. He's been really good with them. I think he could have gotten easily a 4 towards any point of the any point of the ground. He was really good. He was timing it well. Not essential at all.
Absolutely. I just feel that was needless of him, and I just don't see how you can justify a shot like that at a time like this.
So the Avengers are 129 for the loss of 4 wickets, and Abdul Rahman Tahir will certainly need to take center stage here now.
After the previous 2 overs, the required run rate has skyrocketed to 12 right now. It was on 10.3, I think, before the 2 overs. Some really good bowling by Mohsin Ali Khan there. Got the wicket. Was really economical in that over.
Was it his first wicket tonight?
No, second wicket.
Second wicket. So yes, Mohsin Ali Khan has proven to be worthy, and Umar Shah Jahan Dogar is back with the ball. He's gonna be bowling to Bull right now. You talked about Ismail Butt earlier. Bull has a very good stature as well.
Yes, absolutely.
He's tall. He's really like broad, so he can too intimidate the bowler.
We've seen some sixes by him in this very ground, which were targeting the roofs of the houses nearby.
Definitely, he has it in him. Oh, that should have. Oh, it is a wicket. Abdur Rahman Tahir is gone.
That was a brilliant delivery by Umar Dogar, following up the previous
even
one.
lift the finger there?
Yes, he did.
I think that's been bowled. He's bowling a Yorker there on the leg stump, and beautifully bowled by Umar Dogar.
A perfect Yorker right there by Umar Dogar.
Rao Haris Tawfiq, the captain, is in. Can he?
Honor. Captain of the last.
Sorry, Rao Haris Tawfiq, I stand corrected. He is the owner of the team. The captaining is all being done by Abdullah Hashmi there. But Rao Haris Tawfiq, the owner, is walking in. Can he be the saving grace for the Avengers tonight?
Umar Dogar versus Rao Haris Tawfiq.
Well,
owner versus owner right there.
Well, Hamza Bela, tell us a bit about this. Do you think that Rao Haris can lead them to victory, or could he just be a saving grace for them?
Well, he certainly has the shots, and he can hit big as well. But remains to be seen what is his strategy right here. I think he'll certainly look to play a few overs.
Well, what's the situation with the bonus right now? It's 129 runs for 5 wickets after 13.4 overs.
I think Rao should be looking to rotate here.
170 is that Avengers need to avoid a bonus loss, and Dynamites will be looking for that.
Yes, with just 3 wickets.
Yes, 3 wickets in hand.
So a brilliant over comes to an end by Umar Dogar, and certainly spiking up the run rate there with a good tight over.
Just 2 runs off that over with a big wicket of Bull there. A very, very vital over there considering the match situation. The required run rate is now over 13, and they are batting at 9.3. It was pretty much balanced. Even they crossed the required run rate when Abdullah Faiz was batting. Right now, Avengers are not looking in good touch.
So 131 for 5 after 14 overs. Mohsin will be bowling to Talha. He just gently nudges it for a single. Will he come back for the second? Yes,
Pushing
he is.
for the second. The throw comes in. That's very, very good running between the wickets by Rao and Talha Bela.
I think it was a bit risky by Rao. He was just a little, slow towards the second. Yes, I don't see why he did that. He did commit for the second run, but not fully though. He was just, looking at the fielder and not just giving in full strides to reach the end.
Good bowling by Mohsin Ali Khan there. The change is justifying himself right now. They went for him instead of Osama Javed, and Mohsin Ali Khan is really putting up a show there.
Well, tell me, Dami, do you see a win still possible for Avengers? Very, very, transparently, just tell us. Do you see a win for Avengers, or will that just be?
Cricket is a very cruel game. You cannot bank anything till the very last ball.
Well, I think we can. Rao Haris Tawfiq's bails just went flying off. Mohsin Ali Khan with his third wicket. That is just beautiful. A three-for is something.
I think Rao will have to bench himself for the next game.
First 3-4 of this PL, I think.
Yes, definitely. Mohsin Ali Khan justifying
the change.
his spot. Yeah, he is definitely in for another game or two.
Cementing his spot in the Dynamites.
Totally.
And Dynamites they are the team to look for in this tournament, I think. With their performance in the first game, the performance right now.
Well, Dami, you just said that cricket is a cruel game and you can't say it's over until it's over, right? What do you have to say now, just after one more delivery?
I think Afar Azan is in, and I think I've seen a century from him in just 34 or I think 36 deliveries. So I still don't know. Anything can happen.
That is definitely some confidence in Afar. Well, 3.1 million. And that confidence needs to be there in a player like Afar with such experience, such grace.
Mohsin Ali Khan is so confident. He's strutting around the ground. He's so confident right now.
Well, when you've taken 3 wickets, the confidence does come with, it's added perks. I don't think even Afar is somebody who can shake Mohsin Ali Khan right now.
Yeah, I mean, Mohsin has certainly justified his place tonight with some brilliant bowling and.
Well, if anybody should be scared right now, it should be Afar more than Mohsin Ali Khan. Is it Mohsin Ali Khan's last over?
Yes, it's done. His spell is done. 4 for 31 for 3 wickets. He was sensational with the ball. He was sensational with the bat. 25 of 14 deliveries.
Umar Shah Jahan Dogar
went not out. Ended the innings with the star on his name.
I think Umar Dogar will be a very happy man tonight. He will be very happy with Mohsin Ali Khan. He will be very happy with all of his team.
Absolutely. I think the change by Umar Dogar was so vital for this game. The change is what might be the man of the match for today.
I think that's good captaincy right
That's
there.
really, really good captaincy. And the power surge is taken by Avengers with Afar Raza on strike, and Shayan Chaudhary has been brought in to bowl the power surge over.
Well, we have seen a bit of loose captaincy or a bit of mistakes being made by the captains earlier, but Umar Shah Jahan Dogar is not one of them, that's for sure. The first ball of the power surge, and has it gone for a 4? No, it hasn't.
Not even a single there. Afar Azad didn't want to run. He wants to retain the strike and play the entire over, I think.
Yeah, and rightfully so. I think Afar needs to play this over. And,
but we think Talha Bela has gotten some sixes in him too.
He does, but I think Afar should get a few deliveries before he starts to rotate the strike a bit more and bring Talha into the game.
Afar is definitely the more bankable player. And another one stop. This is becoming really, really hard for the Avengers. Looks like it's not enough being a stronger side on paper. You really, really have to prove yourself on the field as well. So, just like the Dynamites have.
It's a very different image. It's a very different game when you go on the field. Shayan again, and what a shot! Straight down the ground. A beautiful 6 by Afar Raza there.
That did talk with the birds up there. That was a big 6. The question is it a little too late in the game?
How many do they need, Damir?
They need 72 in 22 deliveries. It's a
all,
big ask for them.
Bam from here onwards.
It's a big ask for them. But imagine if Dynamites get a bonus again. They'll be in a really good position to see themselves in the knockout round.
It wouldn't come as a surprise if they do.
After goes again straight down the ground for this time. 10 of 4 deliveries in the power surge. Shayan Chaudhary was bowling really well, but Afar went after him, and rightly so.
Is this Shayan Chaudhary's third over?
Yes.
Well, if he does not concede any more runs, I believe it would be a good power surge, especially considering the field positions there. I think that I would not call it a bad day, but no, there is another boundary. They have just cut it for a 4.
Still, I think not bad. 14 runs of the power surge with Afar on strike.
Yeah, the
That's
Dynamites
not bad
scored-
at all for Shayan
Absolutely.
Chaudhary.
The Dynamites scored 15 of their power surge. So,
So do you think Abdullah Hashmi's wicket was the turning point, or was Abdullah
I think it was.
Faiz's wicket?
I think Abdullah Faiz, because Abdullah Hashmi obviously was playing well, but the way Abdullah Faiz was taking the bowlers to
the cleaners.
yes,
Yeah, I
obviously
think-
he was playing immaculately. He should have stayed on the green. A 50 here, and they would have been banking on him to come in next, and that would have released Afar a bit more as well.
I believe since Abdullah Faiz, it has all gone downhill. They've just crumbled like cookies. They've been falling here and there. I don't know, maybe it's the nerves getting to them, or just a hard luck on a day like this. It's not really easy playing under pressure, even for the biggest of players.
Another new bowler introduced by Umar Dogar at this point of the match. Ismail Siddiqui coming in, the 6th bowler he's going to use today. He bowled his first delivery
Towards the leg
towards
side.
the leg side.
There is a fielder there. It's just going to be a single.
Talha Bela looking to play as much, to rotate the strike as much as he can and let Afar do the talking with the bat.
Well, that's the mature thing to do, I think. Afar is definitely a more bankable player. I think the Avengers would be trying to save themselves from a bonus loss right now, if not for a win. Well, that just did not make the connection, and there are fielders there, actually 2 of them.
A mix up between the batsman there and Talha Bela has been run out there.
Yes, and now
A big mix up there. Afar was running for the second. Talha Bela didn't know he won. Talha Bela didn't need.
Well, it was always a 2, I think, and Talha should have looked to come back as soon as possible and get his senior partner or the platinum pick.
Was that
on
a
strike? And I think he should have stayed out there to support Afar, because I think single-handedly this might be too big an ask for him.
62 remaining right now in 18 deliveries?
I think that they need a miracle right now, and just one or a few good deliveries by the Dynamites and the Avengers are gone packing. They are struggling just to save themselves from a bonus loss here. I'm sure their celebrations have already started in the Dynamites dugout.
19 is what they need to avoid the bonus right now.
Oh, it's been dropped. But a well-worthy try, appreciated by the bowler himself.
Cheeky by Afar there. It didn't paid off at all.
I think it took his shoulder on the way up. Why did it pop up? Did it get his bat on the way?
I have no idea what happened there.
I think it was a bit of a pop up there, and the keeper couldn't get to the ball.
Yes, these catches are never easy, by the way. Under the lights.
Well,
it's
especially
very
on a
hard.
ramp shot.
Yeah, and under the lights, it's always a problem with the vision.
Well, I'm sure there's not much light glaring at the wicketkeeper, so that might not be it. But definitely, while he was trying to play a ramp shot, there must be a visual obstruction for the keeper.
A 2-run over by Ismail Siddiqui there.
Well, not a
Avengers
surprise,
are-
since they won't be taking to running anymore. It's just the boundaries they're looking for. Can they save themselves from a bonus loss?
Avengers have been shaken to their core by the bowling attack, the Dynamites, with the captaincy of Umar Dogar.
Well, shaken is definitely something that you would say to cushion the blow there.
Shaken, not stirred.
I think they're stirred, they're cooked, for that matter. If anyone's
Don't
stirring,
you just
the pot-
love it when Ali Mazhar just walks right into it? You
Just
lay it
love
out
yes,
there for him.
absolutely. we will see some eyes being bruised for sure before this Premier League ends.
Well, I think they
Very courageous captain, I must say. I'm sorry, commentator, I must say.
Well, I think that the players, they have sportsman spirit to play. That's a big shot. Will it be taken? Oh, it's been dropped. And Umar Dogar is disappointed. He's down to his knees.
That could have been the match. That could have been the bonus there. They still need 19 to avoid the bonus here. They're on 151. 170 is what they need to avoid the bonus.
It's
Well,
a very
as-
one-sided game, sadly. I mean, I was having high hopes with the match, but
That's a big shot. And that's gone for a 4. As to come to your previous point, saying that I'm just laying it out as it is, I think that the players, they've got some sportsman spirit to play and go for losses, go for dismissals. So I think they will be able to take a few words with a pinch of salt as well.
Well, if you're sticking to the players, then yes. But if you're bringing in the viewers, I think that's a different debate altogether.
Well, I feel that it's more important what the players think. I have been very unbiased with what I've had to say, and I've just laid it out.
We're
as
not
I
talking
see it.
about the biasness, we're talking about the targeting, the mere targeting of some individuals. No biasness there, but still.
Well, if you've been unbiased, we'll discuss that with the LMS management later.
Okay, to explain that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just get confirmation.
Yeah, everything will be explained later.
Well, let's hope so.
on paper,
Yeah, on paper it is.
or probably through an email. I think it's a paperless environment that we support.
Save the trees. Well,
2
not to
hours
forget
remaining.
that as the name goes for the league, it is the last man standing.
You won't be.
And,
You won't be him.
Yeah, maybe not.
But it's not the last commentator standing; it's the last man standing. So let's
Well, I
clear our heads here a little bit.
well, I see the love there, Hamza Bela and Damir. You really concerned for my safety and
For your well-being.
yeah, I see the love. I
Namir,
think-
would you start like looking for some good glasses online? Because I think Ali Mazhar might need one in the next.
I think I have to do it, or else we'll need to find a new commentator for ourselves.
Well, coming back to the match, has it gone enough? Yes, it
Well,
has.
he needs the
It's a
glasses
four.
to cover up the black eye.
Don't worry, guys. You've got much more things to worry about, I'm sure, than my safety right here. I think let me worry about that.
159 for Avengers right now. They still need 11 to avoid the bonus. Offer on 74, batting really well there. Shayan Chaudhary just got hit for a 4. He runs in for his third delivery. Yes, Offer just nudges it because
I
it
think
wasn't there to
Afar-
be hit.
I think Afar might be able to save the bonus. Just might as well save the bonus tonight.
It might be, yes, absolutely.
How many?
They need 11
runs
more.
left?
11.
11. With just him standing, I think 11 is doable for a man like Afar.
That has been beautifully played. Will he get 4 runs? Has good fielding.
Cuts it. Third man was there in place. He saves the 4. He saves the boundary there. Last ball to be delivered by Shayan Chaudhary.
So
End of his spell.
Moving forward, how do you see Avengers progressing? Ali Mazhar, do you see any changes in the team?
After goes big there. That's a big 6 right over the fine leg fielder. No chance for him. After moves to 80 right now. Just 5 runs remaining to stop the bonus there.
That was a big shot. That was an offer-worthy shot, as I would like to call it. As for your question with the Avengers, I'm not really aware of if they're going to be making any changes to the squad, but they should definitely do something about them just crumbling.
I think guys like Ahmed Arif and Salman Dogar will add a lot to this team because,
But who do you think they would replace?
They need some spinners, that's for sure.
well, Ahmed Arif is a bronze, so I think he can certainly replace Rao. And yeah, I mean he's a proper batsman and he's a proper spinner. So why waste him when you can add more to the team? You know, if I were in Rao's place, I would just make that change honestly. Whenever Ahmed Arif is available, I mean unless he's not available, then that is a different debate. I think Rao was planning to include him, but I think for some reason Ahmed Arif wasn't available. But I personally feel Rao should have looked to add a bit more to the game. Probably could have batted a bit up the order, maybe, you know, and I don't know, but should have made himself more useful.
Well, I would
After they're running for the second, no, he decides otherwise.
and that's a four anyway. Hamza, I would like to disagree a bit. I think he was well placed in the batting order. There were much better choices to come up before him, and he has rightfully done. So I think if anything needs to change, there needs to be a spinner there, as you mentioned earlier.
I mean, he could have come in place of Umar Akram, you know.
Yeah, but who to replace is still a question for me. You know, who is that spinner going to replace?
2 balls remaining, 1 run needed to avoid the bonus. Afar has been sensational today, 84. He's standing on highest score by any individual so far in the Premier League.
Will he be able to do it? Yes, he will.
He runs hard for the second. He reaches home easily. And he's avoided the bonus loss for his team. I think he paid off the 3.1 million price tag on him with his bat.
Definitely. As you say, the cricket is not a one-man show. It is a team sport. If the team crumbles, no one man can save the
Well, he
entire
certainly
team.
needed some more support. I would be very optimistic if I said that Talha should have stayed there and, you know, it would have helped him. But at least they would have made it a bit more respectable.
Well,
So
let's
it's the
see
last
if
ball, and we will have to see if Afar can finish it off with a home run here.
He might go for it because there's nothing to lose for them. Ismail Siddiqui stops in the middle of his run-up.
And I believe if there is anybody who can score a home run, it is Afar at this point in time. And will he? No, he will not. He did not even
Connect
go
with the
for it. Well, that was it for tonight. The Avengers have lost the game. The Dynamites seal another win. And I think that we might just be seeing Dynamites in the semis, even the final, if that's not too early to say. The Dynamites have outdone themselves. They have really shined these past 2 evenings. And let's see what tomorrow has in place for us. Thank you for being with us, Dami. Thank you, Hamza Bela. And we hope you all have a good night. मेरे भी